अस्मत् गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मत् परमगुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मत् सर्वगुरुभ्यो नमः नीलातुङ्गस्तनगिरितटी शुद्धमुद्बोध्य कृष्णं स्वाराच्यं स्वं श्रुतिशतशिरःसिद्ध्यमध्यापयन्ति शोचिस्तायां सजिनिगलितं या बलाकृत्य भुङ्क्ते गोदा तस्यै नम इदमिदं भूय एवास्तु भूयः குத்துவிளக்கெரிய கொட்டுக்கால் கட்டில் மேல் மெத்தென்ற பஞ்ச சயனத்தின் மேல் ஏறி கொத்துலர் பூங்குழல் நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல் வைத்து கிடந்த மலர் மார்பா வாய்த்திரவாய் மெய்த்தடம் கண்ணினாய் நீ முன் மணாலனை எத்தனை போதும் துயில ஒட்டாய்கான் எத்தனை ஏலும் பிரிவாற்றகில்லாயாய் தத்துவமன்று தகவேலோர் எம்பாவாய் ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம். In the previous Pasuram, Andal along with other Gopikas tried to awaken Neela Devi alone. Now, in this Pasuram, they are trying to awaken Sri Krishna and Neela Devi together. Lakshmi Devi is the influencing negotiator Purushakara. Neela Devi is part and parcel of her. The Gopika's effort to wake up Neela Devi signifies the importance of the Purushakara. Here we observe that there is no need to seek the help of anybody else to reach Sri Lakshmi, but when we seek the gracious favor from the Supreme, we have to make the approach only by winning the goodwill of our Divine Mother. Only after seeking the favor of both, we have to adore them as equals. Lakshmi is a mediating influence and Narayana is effective in instrument or means to attain him. But when adoring them, the individual self should dedicate all their activities as services to both of them. That is why the Gopikas awakened Neela Devi first in the previous Pasuram, and then in this Pasuram, both Neela Devi and Sri Krishna together. When an aspirant approaches Supreme through the Mother, his mercy surges and flows towards him. Neela Devi wishes to respond to the prayers of the Gopika and attempts to raise in order to open the door. But Krishna, who shows great consideration to those related to her, draws Neela Devi back, wishing to open the door himself. Having pulled her back, he throws her on the couch and presses her down in a tight embrace. He forgets himself in the happiness of her touch, and the door remains unopened. The Gopikas pray that Krishna may wake up and open the door, hearing their pity cry. Krishna tries to rise in order to open the door, but Neela Devi, with her expressive eyes, restrain him from doing so. Gopikas then pleads Neela Devi that what she is doing is quite unfair to them. This Pasuram appears to be full of Sringara, or passionate love, a picture of the lovers in the embraces and reciprocal hugs may not be looking decent. But strictly speaking, what is presented here is not passion, but philosophy of Supreme and His will. Shankalpa to protect both before and after creation. The 5 burning wicks on the lampstand together represent the knowledge that makes clear the phenomenon of Sriman Narayana. Light is the scriptural authority that gives knowledge. Our Lord has given us authorities which, like light, chase away darkness and enable us to distinguish what is from what is not. Among these authorities, the Veda holds the pride of place and with its 5 accessories, or Upabrahmanas, Shrutis, Smritris, Itihasas, Puranas, and Agamas. It provides five different authorities which promotes wisdom, and these five authorities are represented by the five burning wicks of the lampstand. The knowledge derived from them helps us to unfold Srimanarayana Tattva. The four levery legs of the bed reminds us of the Kuvalaya Pira Vrittantam and Lord Krishna's valor in impressing Neela Devi. Four legs also reminds us about Dehas, Varnas, Ashramas, type of seekers, states of moksha, Purusharthas, Moksha Sadhanam, Yugas, Yuga Dharmas, Vyuhadi Avataras, Bhagavat Kriyas. The bed should have five characteristics to be comfortable: coolness in summer and warmth in winter. 2. Fragrance. 3. Whiteness. 4. Softness. 5. Spaciousness. The soft bed occupied by Krishna and Neela Devi addresses wisdom gained from the study of all Shastras and scriptures is Artha Panchaka Jnanam. They are the 1. Nature of Brahma to be attained. 2. The nature of the individual self. 3. The means to attain God. 4. The result to be gained by the attainment of God. 5. Obstacles to attain God. This is called Artha Panchaka Jnanam. The knowledge of these five subjects is the couch on which Neela Devi and Sri Krishna are resting. Pancha Shayanam. God's consciousness and God's realization becomes easy to those who possess this fivefold knowledge. As the Gopika peep through the gaps in the door, they see Neela Devi rising in preparation to open the door. But Krishna stops, pulls her back, throws her flat on the bed, prevents her from rising, and locks her in his arm. Sri Krishna's bosom widened with the touch of Neela Devi, just as the flowers blossomed with the touch of her tresses. Gopikas felt that Krishna was enslaved by Neela Devi's tresses and had forgotten to open the door. Ananya Ragave Naham Bhaskarena Prabhaita. Here, Gopikas realized that to request those who are inseparable as the sun and sunlight to come to them separately is improper. To separate them is similar to the crime that Ravana has committed. So they pray that he may just speak about them. His word alone is what gives us protection. Masuchaha. Again, Gopikas lays emphasis on the blackness in Neela Devi's eyes, which they address her as the lady in dark eyes. The idea evidently is that it is the blackness of her eyes that enable her to hide our blemishes from him and to mitigate his stern dictatorial ways towards us. Gopika realized that Neela Devi has been preventing Krishna from rising because of her fear that she may lose him, so they assure her, "We have come here to only render devoted services to you both. Our coming here will not disturb your union. We have come to see and rejoice at your union and pronounce our benediction. So please allow him to raise for a brief while." Since there is no response from the divine couple, Gopikas with grief started saying, "How is it then that we meet such emotionlessness from the Lord, who is the King of whole universe, Patim Vishwasya, and also from Mahalakshmi, who is the Queen of all elements, Ishwari Sarva Bhutanam? It is unfair to rank you, O Neela Devi, on par with him. You are superior to him in love and accessibility. But now that you treat us with indifference, we are forced to place you on par with him. As the mediator, you should have appeared before us much earlier and prepared and polished us before presenting us the Lord. It is against your nature to cling to the God. You are the mother of the whole universe. You are the refuge to all those who find no shelter. Should you not be helped in the same way as a mother to her children? Should you not take under your shelter wing those who have nothing else to look up for protection, unable to endure further delay and smarting under her silence and inaction? The Gopikas address these bitter words to Neela Devi and pray that she should move quickly on their behalf and secure his favor for them. Request all Bhagavatas to forgive Adiyan for all the mistakes, if any, committed. Andal Divya Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.